Bonjour and welcome to day 2. Or is it Anyway, first job of the day is get to the builder's merchants. After stripping off all paper yesterday, we got the massive big hole. So let's go and drive on the wrong side of the road. Or do they call it the right side? Anyway, still the wrong side of the road. Let's get to the builder's merchants because they shut early. They only open half day. Anyway, let's get on with it. Now, going to be doing some plastering. So I've just nipped down to the old builders merchants in the town centre, given my best French Palivron glaze basically, and they managed to figure out exactly what I wanted. Now, according to the guy at the builders merchants, French don't do roughing. Now I've got quite a big gap, more than 25 mil to fill, so I'm going to have to build it up in stages. They also don't do handboards for some reason. So how they actually get it on the wall, I don't know. But I did manage to buy a trowel, €18, and I've actually made myself a handboard out of a bit of Louis XIII furniture, I think. So I'm going to have a go. Now, I've just done my best French and read the actual instructions on the bag. Well, I didn't actually, I got my sister-in-law who can speak French to do it for me. And she tells me I've got to put a third of the bag, I need 8 litres of water. So basically I'm going to do what any British plumber, gas engineer, builder does. I'm going to wing it. So here it goes. Let's see if I can wing it. First of all I need to get myself some water. Oh, sister-in-law doesn't mind me using a gorilla tub she used for her washing. Find out when she gets back. Well, it actually looks like finish. But the guy assures me it'll work. Now, that's how I've mixed it. Looks more like dough than plaster. Now, talking to one of the builders here who's English, but there's a lot of building here in France, he says you have to leave it now. And I said, how long? He said, about 2 cigarettes. Now, being a non-smoker, I've got no clue what that means at all. So, let's just wing it and let's see what happens. Now, I've left it for a few minutes. It looks like I'm a baker, not a plasterer. So anyway, let's get it inside. Let's see if I can get it on the wall. Now, if I was back home in the UK, I would be blathering this now with PVA. Didn't have a clue what PVA was. So you try and explain to somebody when you've got no French whatsoever what PVA is. Even my sister-in-law spelling out PVA to him didn't mean anything. So I guess they don't have it. So I'm going to wet it because it looks a bit dry. I'm just going to use a bit of water because it's a bit dusty. And as you can see, it's falling off. Now, I think the first thing I'm going to do is fill that hole in with a bag or something. What I'm thinking of doing is filling the hole and then tomorrow skimming it over, which I would do at home. Well, I wouldn't, I'd probably rough it out and then I'll later skim it over. Not knowing the products, we'll find out what's going to happen. Anyway, that was mine out a bit wet. It's properly soaked up all the water. So let's find the back and get that hole filled. So, here it goes. Not very thick. It's like trying to rough it in with finish. I think all I need to do now is finish off what I've got left in here along there and then leave it and see what happens. I'll be back. Now, on the first roughing coat, it ain't going off though, but it stayed on the wall and it looks pretty flat. Well, as flat as this wall's going to get. Just going to let it go off a little bit more and then I'm just going to pull a piece of wood across just to get my levels through, and then I'm going to mix some more and hopefully it's dried off, so just got to clean everything up and wait for it to go off. It is going off, but it's very slowly going off, so let's get some more on. So, after 2 hours, it's still not gone off. It's still very, very, very soft. And every trowel mark is showing. So I think going to have to be finished tomorrow. Or very late tonight. Now, it's taken me 5 hours to do that bit on the wall. By the way, Rose, you're going to be a star. So, I think that's about as much as I'm going to do. It looks flat. We'll see what it looks like when it dries out, because if you touch it, it's still wet. So, plastering in France, bring British plaster. It's a lot easier. Now, if you've enjoyed this video, why don't you give us a thumbs up or leave a constructive comment down below. If you've not subscribed to our YouTube channel yet, then get subscribing, and don't forget to ring that notification bell, because it'll let you know every time we upload videos on Wednesday. Or why don't you share this video with your friends too. So, all what's left to say is au revoir, bonsoir, and we'll see you in the morning. Cheers.